Hey everybody, welcome back.
We're back with the doozy.
Okay, so, did I actually save? I think I did, yeah. Okay. Google Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. They were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see?
Oh, that's not good.
So, they told me just to pretend that they hadn't been seen at the studios that day. But if you're gonna go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Thank you. We can work with this.
Miss Oldbag? This is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
Because she listens to authority.
Yeah. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, you can cross-examine.
Please do. Let us convict her, please.
I always say it's your cross-examination or you can cross-examine. Mm-hmm. It just feels...
I like how both the judge and Myles were so prepared to throw the book at her.
Yeah, I was like,
they were just
hello, and they just start throwing every book at the library.
It's like, Myles was like, I'm not even gonna fight for this one. Edgeworth is probably really happy not to have to pay bribes anymore to a red white, so he's probably super happy with us right now. And that will probably carry on to every other case, but he'll just never tell us.
Yeah.
Because he's like that. He's like, oh, I don't have to kowtow to a bribe anymore.
Myles Edgeworth is what I would consider a knight in shining armor. He always fights evil wherever it is. And if he can't, he will rally behind a group of heroes to help him out. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
He's just that type of person. Mm-hmm. Little Studios wanted me. So, you were told not to talk. That's right, by the studios and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this?
Probably because...
Oh, don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We're all in on it. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
Makes sense. I figured that they were there already.
Yeah. The director? We should have known something was fishy.
I just always assumed they were there normally.
How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Well, I was surprised no one asked about it. That basically sums up every single Phoenix Wright case of like, well, you didn't ask or I didn't say, so haha. I was like, fine. The director was in the employee area all morning for their run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, so they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
And there it is. Like the other shoe. Softly hits the floor.
I still would have preferred if we were able to go to Studio 2,
or that they even
see the trailer, and nothing happens there.
They could have done it like this. It took a day for them to get access to it. That there were construction crews in the area. That's all they had to do. Just put construction people in the area.
Nah, the tree's good enough.
No, the tree's not good enough.
No, the tree's good enough.
The tree's not good enough.
Stacy.
It'll never be good enough.
The roadblocks in this series are legendary.
Is there a toy car that will be in the walkthrough of one of the games in the future?
No.
But I'll wish it was.
A missing key.
That's
like, we can't get a locksmith in here that's like
we can't use Myles?
That's like on called by the police. So like, no, those don't exist. You know that doesn't exist.
I bet you that both Phoenix and Myles know how to pick locks.
If I remember correctly, there is a character that shows up routinely that actually does know how to pick locks. But it's not Phoenix Wright, and it's not Myles, because neither are truly the jack of all trades that that Sherlock Holmes is.
Is it Apollo?
No, I don't even think it's Apollo, actually.
Who is this legendary person who can pick locks but is clearly not used in the scene?
They're later on in the series, I believe.
Okay.
Either way.
Yeah.
Studio 2. So there was a Studio 2.
Phoenix, now is not the time for this. You knew there was a Studio 2. You pointed out the Studio 2.
Well, if you look at a guide map, that looks really similar. Oh, look, it's Studio 2. Phoenix, what the heck? You go through the gate all the way to the left. Path where the monkey's head was falling over. You know, blocking path completely. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue? Yeah, I think I already asked my questions, but should probably continue. Nothing to do with it, Steve.
We just have to press everything.
Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that's silly. Still, they're pretty convincing with having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus, and you still talked. I asked all my questions.
We have a motive. I just thought of it. Hammer was asking for a pay raise.
Probably. That's
still a pretty flimsy reason to kill someone. You would just sooner fire them and put
I think they
someone else
actually
in.
want us to stop because... I think they actually want us to stop now.
Okay.
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
There's no other questions we could possibly
We could
ask?
continue because I think there's one more statement.
I want to do it just in case.
Yeah. Oh, I think that might have actually been the last one. Or other people at the studios.
Yeah, we already did that one.
So they told me just to pretend like they hadn't been at the studios that day.
Which is with the with the bonus, so we already have
And if
that.
you're gonna go accuse me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
And there's nothing...
Yeah, all the rest of it is her own opinion, so I guess there really is nothing left. Just pressing her was the right thing to do.
For an old windbag, she sure likes to keep secrets. Let's get as much information as we can. So there's something else.
Yeah. Okay, so we're on the fourth one.
This one?
Yeah. Wrong one. So they were actually in the studio. Yeah, whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came.
Because one of them was already there and could clean up evidence and moved the body to Studio 2.
Maybe.
Which, depending on who the person was, could have done it by themselves.
Maybe. I'll kill this woman, I swear it.
Oh, you'll see her again, don't
I
worry.
feel sorry for Edgeworth. Should have really left him hanging on this one. If you're gonna go accusing me, I'm not gonna let them get away with it scot-free.
Why do we keep pressing the wrong one?
Because you're right-handed.
Yes, this is true.
Them. Multiple. Who were these people again? Well, producer and director, for starters. The director. Should have known something was
We've
fishy.
already seen this.
Well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? Director was in the employee area. Yeah, we're just
already
repeating
saw
this.
Yeah, we have already seen this. So we've gone through everything at this point.
Yes. Your Honor? We have learned where the others at the global studio, there were others at the studio. Director, the producer, some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
Especially since he has no motive at all to kill him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot accidentally kill someone with a duct-taped spear.
Yeah, maybe.
If it was poorly done, it would have broken.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. Prosecution will gather more information about the witness. I'm Miss Oldbag. More information about these people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor.
Which means he has to go and interrogate Oldbag for a second time. And he has to deal with her flirting with him constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good luck, Edgeworth. I don't envy you. She seems like a not very nice person.
This ends the day of the proceedings in the trial from Mr. Willpowers. That is all. Court adjourned.
Why didn't Will tell us the director and the producer were there? I think he just assumed we knew.
No, I don't think he knew either. I think Miss Oldbag was the only one who knew.
October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, really? It's nothing. You can't hear it.
Or should I?
Or should I?
Should I grin or should I sniff? Well, we'll be going down to the studios to do more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witness for certain. Now I'll have a chance to get the material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out who it was in the Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick. She's far too frail.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off from Mr. Powers.
Poor Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon. Probably with more evidence.
Thanks, guys. Said to be continued, but we're gonna be going a little bit further into the investigation.
No. We're gonna leave it to chance. October 18th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Do we ever see Edgeworth in here?
Yeah, he shows up once.
This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance?
Well, that really depends on how the people we find out about in today's trial.
The director and producer?
Yeah, them.
Well, what are we doing here? Let's get to the studios. What do I, huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer.
Alright. There's no point in hanging out here.
That's what I've been saying. Let's get to those studios pronto. We don't have enough evidence to make a case yet.
Oh, that's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you have no clue what happened.
There's not enough information. And nothing new to present to her? Hey, you still have that. Great, we'll need that to get into these studios.
Well, we couldn't get into the scene of the murder without it. And its owner isn't missing it in his detention cell.
Poor WP. You know, what if this really was Mr. Powers?
Yeah, it's hard to say. We don't really know anyone else it could be. Seriously, I doubt it was that old windbag.
So Mr. Powers is lying.
He really doesn't seem the type, does he? Curious.
I wish I had my own samurai spear. You'd be my personal pincushion, Nick.
Me? Why me?
Because you're the only one else in the offices.
Penny Nichols. Oh, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Jackhammer. Penny
Jackhammer.
Nickel.
Security lady didn't even update her name.
Old bag.
In charge of large props and set pieces.
So she's used to moving heavy stuff around.
Yeah, most likely. I'll figure it out, but oh well.
October 18th.
Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. No, not at all. We got lucky, to tell you the truth.
You can say that again.
Let's not.
So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small.
Can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yeah. We found your card key in your dressing room. Oh yeah, that's mine. Can people outside the studios even get these cards? I don't think so. Even I have to return the card. Once the show's done filming, that is.
Huh.
Regarding this photograph. Yeah? This really, truly, absolutely isn't you.
I don't know how it could be. Person is clearly not made for that suit.
Right.
And they don't have the spear.
I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest. Who else could have worn it?
Your costume was in your dressing room.
Yeah. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. But who? Regarding the murder weapon. Yes? It's heavy, that spear. It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively.
So it's not a real prop, it's an actual spear.
Hmm.
Why would they give
And
him
that spear that
broke-
broke... Yeah.
That's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through.
Yeah, I goofed on a round kick, you see. Broke the spear. Scarily, I fixed it from you right away, though. Wait.
With duct tape, we heard.
Okay.
We're gonna use that.
Do, fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. Security is pretty strict with them.
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past me when she's not looking, I guess.
But he doesn't see them.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, of course he doesn't see them. They wouldn't know who he is out of costume.
But then he would see that there were small children running around.
Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yeah, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet.
That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick, here's a newbie lawyer fresh off the bat. But Nick here is a newbie lawyer fresh off the bat. When he loses, he's gonna lose big.
I see. Whose side is she on?
You aren't hiding anything. You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No, I sure hope not. Oh. No more text.
October 18th to 16 p.m. No one's here.
Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone to replace her.
That's not safe. Hope no one else is here. Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't gonna eat them.
Of course you weren't. Main entrance. Studio van. Overhead map. Computer. Huh. This has been turned off for the day. Security station. Must like junk food. Okay. Looks like nothing else has changed.
Is there anything else like that little...
What?
Oh no, I don't think there's anything else there.
Let's check out the employee area since we seem to have missed something before.
Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey! Phoenix accused you! Hi, WP is lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys.
Oh my gosh, they duct taped it shut. Look at that. Oh, don't mention it.
Is it true they caught the security lady?
Oh.
Actually, she just called me out. She told me to cover up that drain.
You mean that one? Wow, that's a mess.
I know. I'm not so good with handiwork, some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fix them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen, nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't.
Personally, I think she should worry at least a little more.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation.
Yeah. Forgot about the slide feature. I'm sorry about that.
Could we have looked this whole time?
Probably. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. Don't know about these. What's the point?
Charging your phone? It makes it a lot easy. It makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise? Half-finished backdrop. Looks like a castle. Probably near old Tokyo Castle.
Oh, what was that gold back there?
The grate used to cover up the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on.
So, the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain?
So it seems. I guess they covered up in a hurry.
Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah. I think that was the idea.
I kind of feel sorry for him, though, don't you?
Well, what, you want to rip the gate off?
Really, Nick? Can we?
Oh, she's serious. Uh-oh. Nah, I think we should leave it on. They only just repaired it. If we take it off, the assistant will get yelled at by you-know-who.
Yeah, I guess so.
I didn't expect her to take it that hard.
And we can change our minds. Let's not do anything with that grates right now.
Yeah. We'll rip it off next time if, remains of the other day's food. So that was the, steak.
Okay,
comment.
Oh, what's that?
And that's the, storage room.
Wow, Nick. Okay, we've already seen that one.
Oh, that wasn't the dialogue. Whoops. Door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick, let's go in. Maybe there'll be something else to steal.
Hey, we're not thieves.
But we did take that key card.
We borrowed it. There's the difference. Oh, it's sold out. Okay. Let's move into the dressing room.
This is where the steel samurai costume was on the day of the murder.
So that's what Mr. Power says, at least. Guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping?
But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then.
She got a point.
Probably knocking him in the back of the head. Supermarket tabloids. Wow, I'm kind of shocked.
Why? I'll leave those alone. Both men found on Mars. They have that issue.
Wait, Nick, snacks. They're past due. Then, okay.
Okay, don't eat them then.
They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. I agree.
Area of cosmetics. According to Maya, they're used on the TV show. Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig.
I kind of like samurai movies.
Kinda?
And no samurai costume. Or else it would have been collected. Is there any slide mechanic here?
Nope.
Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion in today's trial.
So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? Was it down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
We're actually going to check out Studio 1 first.
I don't really want to be in here.
Yeah, it's a murder scene.
I want to go someplace else, Nick.
Hey. Any new? Oh, that was new.
You're a star, Nick. Look at that camera. It must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Hey, smile, Nick. You're a star.
Stop that. Yeah, looks like there's nothing else here. Okay.
But at least we checked. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance.
So
this is Studio 2?
I thought so.
It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it?
No, that it does not.
Hey, there's a trailer over there.
Looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer.
Are we sure this is a studio?
A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it runs fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license?
Oh, look, I have this.
Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Because he always shows his attorney's badge.
An incinerator. Apparently, they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot, and it must not clean it much.
They burned the uniform.
Maybe. Who knows? Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too? No, there would have been bones left.
What's with the steaks around here?
Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place.
What?
I don't know, it just feels odd. Like how there's not even T-bones.
Big 2 painted here.
Probably because this is Studio 2, or probably because those gates open up to show more of the studio.
Probably doesn't look like anything like a studio, though. Oh, that appears to be over here. Ah, material for making a movie set.
They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard.
Closer expansion, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set.
I think this is part of the old film set. Nick, let's go inside.
Think it's okay? Oh, well, it's locked.
Aw, shucks.
Really? Huh. Some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get it too close. That fence looks dangerous.
There it is. Look at that. It's the murder weapon.
Yeah, probably. So, next time, we're going to be investigating some stuff. I think the last thing for us to do is this. So, next time we're going to be doing that. See you guys then.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.